Hello everyone. Today you're going to learn a little bit about the portal. As a new student, you probably do not have a login yet, so let's start with that. First thing you're going to do is to log into My Campus. It's right on the top of the page, right here where the green banner is. So click on My Campus. If you do have your login, you can write there under username. If you don't, you're going to have to find out which one is your username. To do that, you're going to click on New to Fleming. Then you're going to type your student number, your date of birth, and then look up credentials. When you do that, you receive your login name. Return to the main page. Add your login name and your password. And then click on Login. So this is called the portal. That's where you are right now. On your left side, on your dashboard, you have all these options that you can click on. If you want to change your password right here to a password that you will remember. Remember, your information is personal, so you should not be sharing your information with any of your friends or family. So I first encourage you to check your email. Click on email and check all the emails that Fleming has sent you. Also your program coordinator. Sometimes there are very important messages related to the start of the program and things that you're going to need. Over here, the second one, you have the D2L, which is a platform where you're going to be studying and attending your classes. Then My Files is a place where you're going to save all your assignments and your work. Now, moving to timesheets. Timesheets is if you're working at Fleming, if you're working as a student ambassador, for example, or a peer mentor, that's where your timesheets are going to be. Okay. My Student Center is where you're going to find your timetable, paying your fees, also how you add, drop, and swap classes. If you have done volunteer work at Fleming, you want to add to core curriculum record, you would do it here. Okay, so let's first go to My Courses so that you take a look. I'm not going to go through email because you're going to do that yourself. So in My Courses is the D2L platform, and you see on the right side you have help for students, how to learn online. There's a testing schedule. There's all kind of information. There are some courses that you can register if you want to. So here are the courses, and there's help for faculty. Okay. For the students on this side, you will see the week 8 Success Plus the pack for students. There's stuff that was last year, but all the information of new courses that are available to you are going to be here. And right on the top is where your courses are going to be. Okay, so just click on View All Courses, and you'll be able to see all the courses that you would be attending. In the case of this student has already finished her classes for 2020, so new courses will show up as soon as the courses start. Okay. So going back to our dashboard here, I'm going to the Student Center because that's what you're going to be looking for right now. So in your Student Center, you're going to see the first thing is your timetable. Okay, so these are all the classes that you're going to have. If you want to see your week schedule, if there are any of these classes that are on a certain date, like your field placement, for example, if you had one, this one will be on Thursdays from 3 to 4. It's a set time that you need to be in class. All the other ones that are virtual, they don't have any times assigned right now. You will know if there is a time assigned when you go to your program coordinator meeting, and they will tell you. So if you click on weekly schedule, you'll be able to see your timetables. You'll see there's only one class assigned, but also there are many other classes that are virtual, and they tell you when the classes are going to start and when the classes are going to end, okay, and the number of the class. There is also information if it's a class lecture or if it's a seminar. So you will learn that difference once you are going to have a meeting with your coordinator. If you click on Show Instructors at the bottom here and refresh the calendar, you will see that now you can see the name of your teachers and who is teaching each course. Okay. Now, if you're going to add or drop or swap a course, you have to think about that, because once you drop a course, what happens is, if that course is a course that is specific to your program and you drop it, you will not be able to bring it back. Okay? So do not drop a course if you're not sure. Only add courses if you need to add, and to drop, make sure that you're dropping a course that you do not need. Okay, for first semester students, all the courses that you guys receive are courses that you're going to be doing. You're not going to be dropping anything unless you have a special situation where you don't take more than a certain number of courses. But for that, you would have to have documentation with Fleming College saying that you're not capable of taking more than 4 courses. That kind of accommodation would have to be made for you. All right, so if I click on add on the top here, that's what we want to do, maybe add a course, you will see that there is a shopping cart. Okay, a shopping cart is just like when you go to the supermarket, you have your items there that you're going to buy, okay, and then you're going to pay for the items, all right? In this case, the shopping cart is for winter 2021, and there are already some courses there for you. So in the case of this student, these courses were preloaded for the student to add to their schedule. And the reason why these courses were added is because these are program electives. So they are courses that your program coordinator has already chosen for you. So in the case of this student, if you want to know what this course is about, you can click on the course and you will see it's a virtual class, okay? And the person who is teaching is Rose Menser. So this is the teacher here, okay? I'm just going to go back to where I was before. So I'm on that page. All right, so if I don't want any of those courses, okay, and I want to choose just tourism, I cannot leave those courses in my shopping cart. I have to remove them. So I don't want any of these courses. I'm just going to remove them. And then I'm going to add just this course because I kind of like this one. So I'm going to add just that course to my, so that's the course that I'm going to leave in the shopping cart. All the other items are out of here. Okay. Let's say that I want to add a gen ed. Okay. So I can find classes. So let's say I want to add a gen ed and I don't know what gen eds are available. So I know that I'm looking for a gen ed, so I'm going to look for general elective over here. You see, general education, that's a gen ed. And I'm going to leave it blank because I don't know which ones are available. So I'm just going to click search. There are many of them. So I'm just going to click OK because I want to see them. And here they are. Okay. So right now, all the courses are virtual, so there won't be, I don't think, any problems registering. But let's say that I find some of these courses interesting. Maybe I'm going to do music and society. That sounds like an interesting theme. Or, oh, introduction to Indigenous studies. So I want to know more about Indigenous studies, Indigenous people here in Canada. I can add that course. That's an interesting one. Oh, there's one here that I really like. I love Introduction to Improv. It's more like a theater the type of course where you have to do improvisation, right? And I think this is up to my alley. If I like that, I'm gonna select that one. So if I select that course, next. So now I have that Gen Ed, you see, and I have the elective that I had before. So now that I have my courses complete, the ones that I want to add, I just go to proceed to step 2 or 3, and then I'm going to finish enrolling. I'm not going to do that now because if I do, I'm going to add these courses to the student's timetable, and I don't want to do that. But if you were doing on your own, that's where you would be doing right here. Okay, so I'm just going to cancel and go back. All right, so now that you know how to add your Gen Ed and also your course, I'm just going to show you some other things that you can see in your Student Center. You have an account summary that's going to tell you how much money you have paid, your fee notification, that's the paper that sometimes you have to download to show that shows that you how much money you're going to pay for that semester. So if I click here, you have this student has, for example, fee notification for winter, fall. So this is the next one the student would pay. So you would download, and a PDF document would show you how much money you would be owing for winter 2021. You can make a payment, and this is specific for international students, okay? And that international students would just click on that to pay, right? Now, in terms of contact information, personal information, I'd like to ask you guys to make sure that you change these. It's very important to change your data, especially when you arrive in Canada. All right, so going back, all right, so if I go to program now, here's the program, everything about your program. So it tells you where you are, tells you the name of your coordinator, right? And then if you want to send an email to your coordinator, you can send right from here, okay? It has all the courses that you're going to be taking, okay? And then you can also see the description of courses, right? If you click that, you will see what are all those courses, what are the descriptions of courses that you're going to be taking. All right. It also tells you to choose one of these courses that you're going to be taking. So for example, on semester 1 for this student, all right, there wasn't anything for the student to choose. It was a set timetable that the student received. Second semester though, there was a choice. You see, the student had to pick an elective, right? So in second semester, you can already pick your elective right here. So you just click on the one that you want to pick, and it will, when it's time for you to do semester 2, you will have that already in your shopping cart automatically, okay? Also is asking you to choose another one. So this student had to choose 2 courses. In this case, the student had chosen virtual culture, right? And that's what showed in her shopping cart. For semester 3, there was nothing to be chosen. And then semester 4, so the student would have to choose one of the electives, and the student chose hotel operational training simulation, which will be in the student's timetable. All right, so in terms of course outlines, which is the last one before showing you grades. So course outlines are here for all your courses. All you have to do is to click on view outlines, and you're going to see a PDF of the course outlines. So what are course outlines? Course outlines is a description of your course on a weekly basis. So the course outlines are going to help you to manage your time and also prepare yourself for quizzes. So for example, I'm just going to pull HOSP 52 for winter. So if you look at the course outline, I can print it or I can just look online, but it will tell me, and it's good for you to read all of this, okay? Because it has academic integrity accessibility, the grading, okay, how the grading is done, students' rights and responsibilities. I encourage you guys to read those, all of those policies that the college has. So here's the detail week by week. So week number 1, the topic you're going to have right on the first week is POTS introduction course, layout, evaluation components, and business plan assessments. On week number 2, then you're going to have there's a quiz, and it's the value of the quiz is 10%, and is how we learn what is HOTS, individual team, course expectations, background information quiz. So there will be a quiz here. So I can start already preparing my calendar and plugging in all these dates and everything that I have for the entire semester. Okay, it tells me when the courses are going to be, when the quizzes are going to be. So all your assessments are going to be here, you see? So you make sure that you plug in all those dates in your calendar, right? Okay, there's the Turnitin. If you attended the session where Marcia was talking about academic integrity, she mentioned that Turnitin is a tool that you can use to see if there is any plagiarism in your work, right? Or things that you have to change, right? Okay. So make sure that you read your course outline. If you want, you can print, or you can print as a PDF and save to your computer, okay? Anyways, so let me go back here, and then the last one I want to show you is grades. So grades will tell you what your grades were in the previous semesters, and also there is a space for the semester now, or what you're going to be taking. Okay, so you have all your grades there at your fingertips. All right. So for now, that's all I'm going to show you. Another interesting thing to do is also to know your faculty timetable. So sometimes you want to talk to your faculty, and you want to look for the faculty timetable. So let's say that I have Kim Healy. I don't want to type all her name because I don't remember how to spell it. So I'm just going to put Kim and then he. I know it's Healy. I don't know how it's spelled. So let's say if with just that I can, okay, so there she is. So if I click on that link, it's going to show me that she is teaching on Friday and that she's free all the other times, right? Okay, so it tells me exactly what she's teaching and then when she's free. All right, I can look for other teachers as well. Okay, all right, so that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed at least this quick tour, and you're welcome to click on all these links here on the left. Make sure that you find what you need, and also these links on the top. Okay, there are a lot of things for you to see. Make sure that you click on those links and that you explore what's available to you. For this short tutorial, I just wanted to show what's important for week 1 when you're arriving at Fleming. Okay, see you next time.